Do you have a barbecue on a wood-fired oven and want to cook like a professional? Here's how. Using the new Ink Bird thermometer, you too can produce stunning food right in the comfort of your own home, and even better, connected to your mobile phone. Life's never been so easier. Let's crack on.
One pizza too many cooking and unboxing videos.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. One pizza too many cooking and unboxing videos. And today I'm going to be bringing you the unboxing video and review and show you how to set up and use the new Ink Bird. And the model number is IBT-26S. Now regular viewers of the channel will know I've already got a couple of Ink Bird products. I've already got their Bluetooth 4 probe thermometer for doing barbecues, and I've also got their laser thermometer for using in the wood-fired oven. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing compares. So I'm going to bring you a bit closer, and first of all we're going to get it unboxed. I'm going to run through all the setup. I've not opened this yet. It's still got the security tags on, and we're going to give it a go. Now, fairly simple and easy to read, nice and clear box layout. Fairly simple that there's a barbecue being connected to a thermometer, and generally speaking, if you already are looking at something like this, you've kind of got a good idea of what you're looking at. So quickly, just to run around the box before we get it open. Okay, so it is Bluetooth enabled, like I said, it's Wi-Fi, it's a smart barbecue thermometer. However, I'm going to show you how to use it with a wood-fired oven as well today, when we cook this lovely chicken. It says here, okay, that it is app enabled, so your smartphone. It's got a timer, it's rechargeable, high and low temperature, so you can set the alarms to go off. There's a magnet, so you can actually attach it to like the legs of your barbecue, or if you've got something else, and it'll also give you the ambient temperature as well. So spin it over, I'm just going to cut the security tags. And let's open it up. So first things first is we have the user guide. So we'll look into that in another minute. And straight to the point, the party piece is this fantastic looking thermometer. Now, compared to the old one that I had, this is a fairly big step up, and I'll show you why in a couple of minutes. It is USB-C rechargeable as well, so let's see what else we've got in the box first. Right, so we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 probes. We've got the charging cable, and we've got 2 clips, and these are the grill clips, so you can clip these into your barbecue, which then hold the probe like so, and you then clip that into your grill. Now, one thing I will say straight away that I like about this is they have colour tipped the edges, so it's a lot easier to see which probe is in which port, and that's important when you come to do your presets later on. Let's take off the protective film. And let's see if this has some charge. Yes, it does. Fantastic. So it's got 2 bars of battery straight out of the box. It's not giving us the ambient temperature yet, and it's not giving us any other readings. That's because we don't have any of the probes fitted. And 3 probes, 1, 2, 3 in one side, other side, 4, 5, 6 probes So you can get 6 probes. So if you've got any other Ink Bird probes already, they will fit this unit as well. So it comes with 4 straight out of the box, but like I say, if you've already got some like I have, you'll be able to utilise all 6. Now that's great if you're doing a big cook-off, you know, you've got a load of tomahawks, or you've got, you know, a couple of suckling pigs, brisket, anything you've got that maybe on different levels, require different amounts of cooking time. This is going to be perfect. So the first thing we're going to do to get this all set up and connected is, if you look in the instructions, you'll see a QR code that you can scan, or you can go straight to your chosen app store. For me it's Android, and you need to be running Android 7.1 or over for this device to work. So you need to then install the app. So once you've loaded the app up, it says sign in. So let's sign in, and you can obviously choose if you want to use a Google account or however you want to kind of do it. So I'm just signing in now, and first thing comes up with a deal to get 40% off. Wow. So there's currently 40% off on Amazon, so make sure you head to my Amazon store. The link is in the description below. My home, and it says enter home management, so we're going to go next just to see what it does, and it says add device, so we're then going to press next. On. There we go, it's on. And it's asking me to set my home location and create my home. So I'm going to create home, I'm going to put garden studio in the name of one of the presets. I'm also going to put garden for the Kamado. It then asks you to confirm where you are, and you can press save. So home is being created successfully, done. No device has been added yet, so let's add a device. Scroll along the top, okay, to food thermometers. I am just going to tick or select even this one that I've got in front of me. So the one I've got in front of me, okay, is actually the IBT-26S, and I thought it was the 5G at the start of the video, but it's actually the 2.4G. So I'm going to tick that, and it says turn on the device, which as you can see is on. We're then going to press next step, and it's searching for the device. So it says please click the power button to pair the device. Bluetooth connection successfully, continue to set up Wi-Fi. So we're going to continue because we're going to get it all set up, and you will see it is the 2.4G. So I'm just going to enter my home password, and it's connecting to the network. So it's now flashing, the little Wi-Fi sign is flashing as well. Okay, so now we're all connected up, what we're going to do is we're going to undo the probes, unravel them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 in and 2 in, and then straight away you will see on the app on the screen next to me, you'll see 2 presets for probe 1 and probe 2, and it'll show you that probe 1's 25 degrees and probe 2 is 23, so one's closer to the oven than the other. So next what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at temperature. So I'm not going to have a preset for the top because that's going to be the ambient oven temperature. The bottom, however, I'm going to set, and it comes up with and asks you what are you cooking. So I'm just going to select I'm cooking some chicken, and how do I want it, and it says well done 74 degrees. So I'm going to custom that because I want it to actually to 75 degrees. So I've done that, and then I'm going to press set up, and then you'll see there's a little chicken face. I'm going to do it to well done, and I want it to 75 degrees. Probe number 1, I'm not going to change it at all. I'm just going to keep that as no preset, and then that's going to be the temperature at the grill or in the oven. Fantastic. And on the screen it flashes between the ambient temperature, probe 1 and probe 2. So ambient currently is probe 1, and then number 2 there is the chicken. I will say it is really nice and easy to see this screen compared to the previous Ink Bird Smart thermometer I've used. The way it's backlit, so it's black with the white writing, is really easy to use and see. So in front of me I've got the chicken. I've spatchcocked this. I've taken the bone off the back that holds it all together, and I've just flattened it out in the middle. And all I'm going to do is, I've got some vegetable oil. I'm just going to tip some of this over like this, and I'm just going to rub this over the skin because I want really nice crispy skin. Everyone loves a bit of crispy skin. Then over here I've got some salt. I've got some black pepper, and I've got some smoky chipotle seasoning. I love anything to do with chipotle, the smokiness, the heat, the chili. It's going to taste great. So I'm going to put plenty of that on, and then I'm just going to pat it on. And then I'm going to get the probe, and I'm going to use one probe for the meat, and this looks like the thickest part, this breast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right in like that, so you can see we've got it in the thickest part. So I'm going to go and wash my hands, and then we're going to get it in the oven. So here we have the chicken. I'm just going to slide it in like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilise the magnetism of the Ink Bird probe. And I'm just going to magnetise it straight onto there. And then this probe, I'm actually going to put it just in this front corner so that we get an idea of how hot the oven is. Straight away you will see the reading on the probe. 7.6 degrees for the chicken, and you'll see it says 61 and rising for this far corner of the oven, and obviously that will keep rising and rising. So probing the chicken and probe at the oven corner. I'm just going to move the probe in the corner just to try and get a more accurate reflection of the temperature of the oven. So you'll see there, I've just laid it straight in front of the chicken. And you'll notice the difference straight away when we come to looking at the probe. It's saying it's 225 at the probe and rising, and 8 degrees in the chicken. The chicken is nearly ready. We're at 71 and the oven is dropped to just about 170. So we're not far off at all now, and the smells in here, I wish it was smell-o-vision because it smells amazing. And the Ink Bird's been doing a great job. I've been watching telly for half an hour or so in between doing a few other bits and pieces, and it's made this an absolute doddle. Honestly, they will change the way you cook, and it is brilliant. So just 3 more degrees to go now, and then we can get this out. And I'll get my phone out because an alarm should go off once it starts. So if I bring up the app, and we'll see what happens. Just before it finishes as well, I will put up on the screen next to me the graph of the cook, and you'll see that it's perfect. The graph just steady as it goes from the start temperature to the end. There's no fluctuations going down or up, which is what you want. And I think the graph feature on this model compared to the old one that I had, which doesn't have the graph feature, is really good. Especially if you were doing a low and slow, like a 4 or 5 hour on the Kamado, say doing, you know, rack of beef short ribs or brisket. You can then monitor that graph as well and look for any dips. One thing as well I do like about this particular model is that it goes up in points. So for example, I'm at 74.9, and you know, you can see the increments happening. It says that it's cooked. Now I've not had any alarm, although my sound was off. Oh, there we go. So the app's making the noise, and obviously the actual probe itself is as well. So I'm going to just press clear all, and let's get it out. Right. Just going to take the probe off, or the probes out of the actual Ink Bird itself. Oh, cast your eyes over that. Wow. So I will bring you in a little bit closer to see it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on this board as well. Oh, that does look amazing. Really good. So I'm going to bring you in closer so you can actually see it. We're going to cut into it and have a little taste. And there we have it, a finished chicken using the new Ink Bird wireless and Bluetooth thermometer. Now let's cut into this and let's have a look. Look at that. Look how juicy that meat is. That is fantastic. Really well cooked. Perfectly moist. That is stunning. Right, let's try some of this that I've just cut off. Oh my word. I'm gonna have to cut some more off. Because honestly, it's so juicy. It tastes amazing with that chipotle raw, a little bit of spice but not too hot. Honestly, the Skillcraft Apollo wood-fired oven, that's what I've cooked it in, and using this Ink Bird thermometer. Now, make sure you do head over to Ink Bird, check out the products, and obviously many thanks to them for sending me this, just, you know, to review and unbox. I think it's been great, and I'm going to use it for many more cooks to come, and it's going to have pride of place, and it's going to live in here with all the rest of my cooking kit. So if you have liked what you've seen, please make sure you give me the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again very soon for more cooking and unboxing videos. Till next time, thanks very much.
One pizza too many.